Guys, welcome to YouTube channel Foundation JE. Today in this lecture we will discuss four questions based on coordinate geometry or lines which I have made by seeing the previous year questions which has been asked in IIT JEE exam or NEET exam. Okay, guys, in this video we will also see how to derive the distance between two parallel lines and how to calculate distance between a point and a straight line and what is its meaning. Okay, now see here the first question. Okay, question number 1. A point source, say A, whose coordinate is 3, 4 and reflected from x axis and a line is passing through image of point A and point, say C, whose coordinate is -2 and 3. Then question is here, find out the line intercept on y-axis. Okay, solution guys, here first we draw a x-axis. Okay, and here is a y-axis. So this one is a x-axis or this one is a y-axis. Okay, so this one is a positive side of x-axis or this one is a negative side of y-axis. Okay, or this one negative side of x-axis or this one is a positive side of y-axis. Okay, now the question is saying here a point A, okay, a source. So where this point A source lie actually? So you see the x coordinate of this point is positive and y coordinate is also positive, so it must lie on first quadrant. Okay, so suppose here this point is lying A equal to 3, 4. How I arrive here? We move from origin 3 steps here, then we move vertically 4 steps, so we come here. Okay, now the question is here, this point is reflected to x axis. Okay, so image of this point will come where guys? Suppose here. Okay, so this will exactly same, so only difference is here, the coordinate will be changed. Okay, so this one is a positive x-axis, so this will be 3 and in this down direction this is -4. Okay, a question is saying here a line is passing through the image of this point on x-axis to point C. Suppose the point C is here, -2, 3 C point. Okay, now a line is passing like this. Okay, so you guys to find out where this line cut on y-axis. So say this point is Q. Okay, so we have to calculate what is the y coordinate of this Q point. Okay, so what we do for this, first of all we write here slope of line equal to difference of vertical distance between two points divided by difference of horizontal distance between two points. Okay, now see, if the first point is here 3 for vertical distance, then take a difference with second one, so this will be like this. Okay, again horizontal distance -2, then put a negative sign, then 3. Okay, so what you get guys here, this is equal to 3 plus 4 or -2 minus 3, or this is 7 by -5. If we multiply numerator and denominator by -1, then this becomes -7 or this becomes 5. Okay, so you know the slope of the line. Okay, so suppose here guys another point, say P, whose coordinate is xy or lying on this line, then slope of this section PC is equal to what guys? Y -3 divided by x minus -2. Okay, then this will come y -3 or x plus 2. Okay, now guys this PC slope must be equal to BC slope. Okay, so equate both one, y -3 x plus 2 equal to -7 by 5, then it will come 5y minus 15, or this will come -7x or -14. Okay, now if we write like this one equal to 0, so what you get now, the equation of the line 7x plus 5y minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation of the straight line. Okay guys, the question is asking to you where this line cut on y axis. So guys, if we move in this direction or this direction, okay, then what you see, the x coordinate value will be 0. It means the value of x will be 0. Okay, so if we put x equal to 0 in this equation, then what you will get here, 7 into 0 plus 5y minus 1 equal to 0. So this will come 5y minus 1 equal to 0. So y equal to 1 by 5. Okay, so coordinate of point Q will become here 0 or 1 by 5. Okay, so you can say this straight line intercept y-axis at a point Q whose coordinate is 0, 1 by 5. Okay, so this is the solution of this question. Okay, now see the second question. Okay, question number here 2. Okay, a ray of light whose equation is root over 2x minus y equal to root 2 gets reflected from y-axis. Find equation of reflected light. Okay, so guys, here solution. Suppose this one is a y-axis or this one is a x-axis. Okay, so x-axis and this one is a y-axis. Okay, now question is saying here this ray reflected from y-axis. Okay, so guys, first of all, where it reflected you have to find out. Okay, when it reflected from y-axis, then what's happened, the x coordinate value of that point is 0. Okay, so we put here x equal to 0, then what we get, root over 2 into 0 minus y equal to root 2. Okay, so y will come minus root 2. Okay, so what you see here, this line reflected from point P 0, minus root 2. Okay, if you guys find out the slope of this line, then what will come, y equal to root over 2 x minus root 2. Okay, then what you see here, this one root 2 is positive. Okay, so line must pass like this. Okay, now the question is saying this line, say L, whose equation is root 2 x minus y equal to root 2 reflected from this point P. Okay, so what you know guys, in case of light, suppose this one is a plane surface or this one is a incident ray, if then reflected ray will be like this. Okay, so if this is angle theta, or then this angle must be theta. Okay, so what is the difference between the gradient value? Okay, see, always we measure the gradient from the x-axis. Okay, so what's happened here, you can see this angle will be tan 180 minus theta, so this will come minus tan theta. Okay, so this one is a incident ray, or this one is a reflected ray. Okay, so gradient value of reflected ray equal to tan theta. So what you see here, the only difference between the gradient or slope of incident ray and reflected ray, that is, if one is positive then other is negative. Okay, so guys, reflected ray will be like this one. Okay, why I am saying here, see, if we draw a horizontal line like this one, or say this angle is theta, so then this angle will be also theta. Okay, so only difference between these two is, if this is theta then this is minus theta. Okay, so you know, if we consider this as a quadrant, so this ray is falling is a first quadrant, or this is coming on fourth quadrant, and in first quadrant tan theta is positive, and in fourth quadrant tan theta is negative. Okay, so you can say the gradient of reflected line equal to what, guys, here? So gradient or slope of reflected line equal to what, guys? Here this is root 2, then it must be minus root 2. Okay, so what will be the equation of the reflected light? Okay, so you know, here if we consider one arbitrary point here xy, okay, on this reflected line, then slope will become y, means vertical distance between the 2 points y, then here minus root 2, and then x minus 0, which is difference between the horizontal distance. Okay, this must be equal to minus root 2. Okay, so this will come y plus root 2, or divided by x equal to minus root 2. Okay, so what we get here, y plus root 2 equal to minus sine root 2 into x. So y equal to minus root 2x minus root 2. Okay, so finally what we conclude here, if you see in examination, if such type of question, suppose this one is a question here, okay, and when it is reflected from y axis, then what is only differ here, the all value will be same, only the gradient is coming with a negative sign. Okay, so first of all you write the equation in a standard form, y equal to mx plus c. Okay, or you can only change the gradient value with negative sign. So this one is our solution. Okay, I have done all the exercises to understand the concept of such type of question. Okay, now see question number 3, distance between two parallel lines. Okay, distance between two parallel lines. Okay, so guys, suppose here this one is a x axis and this one is a y axis. Okay, like this. Okay, suppose a line L1, okay, like this one, whose equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. Another line, say this one, L2, whose equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. What we know, if these two lines are parallel to each other, then gradient or slope of this line and this line must be same. Okay, if this one gradient is m1, this is m2, then m1 equal to m2 for two lines parallel to each other. Okay, now guys, when we talking about a distance between two lines, then we talking a line which is perpendicular to these two lines. Okay, or shortest distance between these two lines. Okay, so if line L1 equal to a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, then we can write it as a standard form y equal to mx plus c. Okay, so this will come b1y equal to minus ax1 minus c1. So y will come minus a1 divided by b1 x1 or minus c1 divided by b1. So m1 value will come minus a1 divided by b1. So L2 equal to guys a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Okay, so what we write in this case, b2y equal to here minus a2x minus c2 or y equal to minus a2 divided by b2 minus c2 by b2. Okay, so m2 equal to minus a2 divided by b2. Guys, what you know here, if these two lines are parallel to each other, m1 equal to m2, so this is like this one. Okay, so we can say a1 divided by b1 equal to a2 divided by b2 equal to m. Okay, so what will be the distance between these two lines? Okay, you know here where this line L1 cut on y axis, so it will cut on point here minus c1 divided by b1. Okay, so say this one is equal to, if guys, p. Okay, p value, so this is p if and here minus c2 by b2 equal to q. Okay, So this will come q or this will come p. Okay, so difference between these two vertical distance equal to q minus p. Okay, now say this is equal to k. So if this is k and if we draw like this one, or then what you see guys here, if this is theta, then this must be equal to theta. How? See, this is here theta. So what you see here, this value is 90 minus theta. Then this value will come 90 minus theta equal to theta. Okay, so if this point is M, this point is N, or this point is R. Okay, so what you know in coordinate geometry, cos theta equal to R N divided by hypotenuse, which is here Mn. Okay, so cos theta equal to guys here, if say here Mn equal to q minus p, or Rn here say this is d. Okay, so what you can write here, d, which is a distance between these two parallel lines, equal to q minus p, or this is will come cos theta, or you can also write q minus p divided by sec theta. Okay, so you know in geometry sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. So sec theta equal to under root over 1 plus tan square theta. So we can write here q minus p divided by 1 plus m square. Okay, so finally what we conclude here, if we write equation in standard form, y equal to mx plus c1, or y equal to mx plus c2, where these two lines are parallel to each other, then c2 minus c1 take a mod, means this will give a positive value, or take a under root of 1 plus gradient square. Okay, so distance between these two lines is this one when you write this equation in this form. Okay, so this one is a standard formula for deriving distance between the two parallel lines. Okay, see example here. Find in which ratio line 3x minus 4y plus 2 equal to 0 divide distance between two lines 6x minus 8y plus 16 equal to 0 and 3x minus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. So guys, here solution, say if this one is a first line, this equation is 3x minus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. If we write it in a standard form, then this will become 3x minus 12, this is 4y, then y equal to 3x divided by 4, or minus 12 by 4. Okay, so this is 3x by 4 minus 3. Okay, now if say L2 equation has 6x minus 8y plus 16 equal to 0, then what we write in this case? 6x plus 16 equal to 8y. Okay, so y will come here 6x divided by 8 plus 16 by 8. Okay, so this is come 3 by 4x, or this is come 2. Okay, so what you see guys here, if the gradient of line L1 is m1, this is 3 by 4, or m2 equal to 3 by 4, then these two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, what about line 3? L3 equal to 3x minus 4y plus 2 equal to 0. So this will come 3x plus 2, or this is 4y, or y equal to 3x divided by 4 plus 2 by 4. Okay, so this will come 3x by 4 or 1 by 2. Okay, so guys, in examination for confusion they change the coefficient. Ki guys are knowing standard form or not. Okay, so guys, what you see here, line L1 or line L2, this one is L1, 3x minus 4y minus 12 equal to 0, or standard form of this equation, y equal to 3x by 4 minus 3, or this one L2, y equal to 3x by 4 plus 2. Okay, so what you see guys here, this line L3 is also parallel to these two lines, so this must passing like this one. Okay, because it divides the distance between these two lines. Okay, so you guys have to find in which ratio this line divide the distance between these two lines. Okay, so if L3 standard equation is here, y equal to 3x by 4 plus 1 by 2, then distance between L1 and L3. Okay, well, what guys, here you know, when you write the equation in a standard form, then this will be the distance between these two parallel lines. So here see, if this one is minus 3, then this one is minus 1 by 2, take a mod. Mod means guys is what? If this is minus 3, then this will come a positive number. Okay, because here you know distance is always a positive number. Okay, so this is 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square and take a under root. Okay, so when you solve this one, you will get here minus 7 by 2 divided by 5 by 4, or this one is a mod, so this is 7 by 2, or this is 4 by 5. Okay, 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, so this is 14 by 5. So distance between L1 and L3 is 14 by 5. Okay, so next see distance between L3 and L2. So distance between L3 and L2. Okay, so we can write here 2 as a C2 value, then C1 value equal to minus 1 by 2 divided by 1 plus gradient whole square, take under root of all. Okay, so this will come 4 minus 1 divided by 2, take a mod, or this is coming here 5 by 4. Okay, so this is 3 by 2 into 4 by 5. So what you see guys here, 2 cancel out 1, or this is 2. So this one is 6 by 5. Okay, so see here guys, if this distance is d1 or this distance is d2. Okay, so if this is d1 or this is d2, then ratio, okay, equal to d1 by d2. So d1 is coming 14 by 5 and this is coming 6 by 5. Okay, so we can write 14 by 5 into 5 by 6. 5 1 ja 5, 5 1 ja 5. So this will come 3 2 ja 6. So this is 3, or 2 7 ja 14. So this is coming 7 by 3. So our solution is here 7 is to 3. So we can say this line divide distance between these two lines into 7 is to 3 ratio. This is read as is 2. Okay, so this is the solution of this question. Okay, next we see distance between a point and a line. Okay, now question number 4. In this section we will find distance between point and straight line. Okay guys, first of all, you know what does mean by distance between point and straight line. Okay, suppose guys, this one is a straight line, okay, whose equation is standard form y equal to mx plus c, where m is the gradient or slope of the line, or c is a constant which indicates where the line cut on y axis. Okay, now guys, suppose this is a point here p, whose coordinate is x1 comma y1. Okay, so could we say this one is a distance, or this one is a distance, or this one is a distance? Okay guys, in question actually they want to know what is the shortest distance between this point and this straight line. So we cannot say this is the distance between this point and this line, and this point and this point. Okay, so which one is the shortest distance? You can see when a line which is perpendicular to this one and making an angle 90 degree, then it is the shortest distance. Okay, distance. Okay, so guys, whenever a question is asking to you what is a distance between point and straight line, perpendicular distance between line and point. Okay, now see a question here. Find out distance between line whose equation is 3x minus 4y plus 14 equal to 0, and point of intersection of line x-axis and line 2x minus 5y minus 4 equal to 0. Question is here, this one is a y-axis or this one is a x-axis. Okay, so your given line is here 2x minus 5y minus 4 equal to 0. Question is here asking to you what will be distance between point of intersection of this line and this axis and this line. Okay, so first of all you calculate where this line cut on x-axis. Okay, when the line cut on x-axis, then y coordinate of the point will be 0. So y equal to 0. When we put the y equal to 0 in this straight line equation, then this becomes like this. Okay, so finally what you get here 2x equal to 4. Okay, and finally x equal to 2. So you can say this line will cut the x-axis at point 2 0. Okay, as guys you can write this equation in a standard form, then what you will get, you will get 2x minus 4 equal to 5y, or y equal to 2 by 5 x minus 4 by 5. Okay, so what you see here, the gradient is positive, so line must pass like this one. Okay, now the question is here, next one, this one is a point P if suppose, and now you guys to find out here the another line 3x minus 4y plus 14 equal to 0, or say point P is here whose coordinate is 2 comma 0. So what will be the distance between this point and this straight line? Guys, in books you will see the distance between line and point is equal to like this one, the coefficient of x coordinate square plus coefficient of y coordinate whole square at take and under root, or take or mod. This will give the distance or shortest distance. So we can write here a value here 3. Okay, x1 is basically the x coordinate of that point, so this is 2. Then again here negative sign minus 4 into y1 equal to 0, or here c, this is 14. Okay, this is the constant term. Okay, now guys, again we take under root of coefficient of x, this is 3 whole square, and coefficient of y whole square. So this will come guys 6 plus 14, or this will come guys 5. Okay, so finally what you get here 20 by 5, or this is equal to 4. Okay, see 5 1 ja 1, or 5 4 ja 20. So guys, you can say distance between this point and this line is equal to what? D equal to 4. Okay guys. Guys, in many books you will see different method of finding the distance between point and line. Okay, here see how this formula will come. Okay, suppose guys, a standard form of here line ax plus by plus c equal to constant, which is equation of a straight line. Okay, so suppose this is like this one. Okay, so we can say this is line L whose equation is ax by plus c equal to 0. Take a arbitrary point here. Okay, say this is M. Okay, whose coordinate is x1 comma y1. And if we draw a perpendicular line here to here, and we say this point coordinate is suppose p comma q. So if distance between this point and this one is d, then how we calculate the value of d? You guys know, if we assume here slope of this line is m1 and this one is m2, then we can write here this equation in a standard form y equal to mx plus c. We can write ax minus c minus, or this one is equal to by. Okay, so y equal to minus a by b x minus c by b. Okay guys, so slope of this line, or you can say gradient value, will be minus a by b. Okay, or the gradient value of this one m2 equal to what guys? Y1 minus q, or x1 minus p. Okay, as you know guys, when two lines, this one is a line and this one is another line, if those are perpendicular to each other, then product of the gradient value equal to minus 1. Okay, so what we can write here? Y1 minus q, x1 minus p into minus a by b equal to minus 1. So guys, next we can also write it as a y1 minus q into a equal to b into x1 minus b. Okay guys, see here, this point n is lying on this straight line, so value of p and q must satisfy this equation. So we can write it as a ap plus bq plus c equal to 0. Okay, and we can also write it as a ap plus bq equal to minus c. Guys, next one is here. If d is a distance between this line and this point, then in coordinate geometry, or in earlier YouTube video which I uploaded, we see distance between two points equal to y1 minus q whole square plus x1 minus p whole square and take a under root, then it will give the value of distance between 2 points. Okay, so guys, we can write here y1 minus q equal to b by a into x1 minus p. Okay, here what we see, this value can be put here. Okay, so this will become b square by a square or x1 minus p whole square plus x1 minus p whole square. Take a under root of all. Okay, so what you will get here, you will get a x1 minus p will be common, or this will be becomes b square divided by a square plus 1 whole square. Okay, finally this is 1 by a x1 minus p, or this is b square plus a square. Okay, so what you see here, all the values you are knowing except p. P is here unknown. Okay, so guys, you know, when you have a two equation, this is equation number 2 or this one is a equation number 1, then you can find the value of p. Okay, see, we can write this equation like this. Okay, or we can write like this. We can write bp minus aq equal to bx1 minus ay1. Okay, so this is equation number 2, or this one ap plus bq equal to minus c. This is equation number 1. Okay, so we guys to find out the value of p here. Okay, so what we will do here, if we multiply this one by b and this one by a, then the coefficient of q term will be equal and we can add both of the equation. See what will come, this will come b square p minus ab q equal to b square x1 minus ab y1, or this will a square p plus ab equal to minus AC. Okay, so if we add both the equation, okay, so what's happened, a square plus b square, and we can take a p common, this term will be 0, or this will come b square x1 minus ab y1 minus AC. Okay, so what you finally get, p equal to b square x1 minus ab y1 minus AC divided by a square plus b square. Okay, so you get the value of p here. Okay, if we put the value of p, then what you see here, all the known quantity you will know here, and finally you will get the value of d. Okay, see here is 1 by a, then x1 minus this one guys b square x1 minus ab y1 minus ac, then a square plus b square, okay, and here multiply by a square plus b square under root, okay. So this will come, guys, a square x1 plus b square x1, or we can write here minus b square x1 plus ab y1, or plus ac, or you can write it as a 1 by a, or this one a square plus b square under root into under root a square plus b square, or multiply by a square plus b square under root, okay. So this one cancel out, or see, this one and this one also cancel out, okay. So finally what you will get here, 1 by a square x1 plus aby1 plus ac divided by a square plus b square, okay. If we take a common of a, then it will becomes here 1 by a into a ax1 by1 plus c, or under root a square plus b square. So finally what you will get, a cancel out, or ax1 plus by1 plus c, or this is a square plus b square, okay. Guys, as distance is always a positive number, so we can write here mod. If we will put the mod, it means whatever the value come here, if it is negative, suppose this is minus 4 mod, then the value will be 4, okay. So finally what we see here, this is the formula for finding out distance between a point and line, okay. Hope guys the basic concept of coordinate geometry and a straight line clear to you, okay. And please like, subscribe, and on your YouTube notification channel, so whenever I upload a new video, you will get the notification. Guys, if you think this lecture is informative, please share this video to your math teachers, so they can also update from this type of questions, okay. So guys, thank you once again for watching and seeing this YouTube channel Foundation JE.